Do you want to be pro like this? You guys may have clicked on this video because you want to master Kijjo or even learn how to counter it. Well, today is your lucky day because I will be teaching you how to become pro with Kijjo in 5 minutes. You will learn how to aim properly with super tilts, learn deadliest tech, and be unstoppable. I know you want a better luck on fooling Kijjo, so by hitting the subscribe button, you get a better luck. Without further ado, it's time for you to become pro. Alright, first, you may have seen Sanju everywhere, especially on his tilting mechanics, but Kijjo has a better twist for you. This style has the craziest stats among all of the secret styles I have seen because he has the perfect stats that every spiker needs. First, he got the max jump and spike, which is already a good combination, but he almost got a max serve, which makes him really broken already because he got the utility and the offense at the same time. What makes this really broken is because of his rainbow tilting. Sano is not the only secret style that has tilting, but Kijjo as well. And it's much crazier when you look to the secret abilities. His rainbow tilting can be charged as twice as much than the Sano itself. Later on this video, I will show you how insane this style is. Let me tell you right now, his zero blocking is not a curse, but rather a blessing. Alright, the secret way for you to learn and master this Kijjo is by going to the practice mode. Alright, let's check out how Kijjo really looks like. Alright, so Kijjo tilt can be adjusted by how long you hold your tilt, and it takes half a second to charge it up. What I want you to know is the purpose of tilting. How powerful is tilting is? Well, tilting makes your aim even more unpredictable. The further you are in the net, the more unpredictable your tilting is. But how do you counter Kijjo? The answer for that is to hit the subscribe first. Alright, the real answer is to look carefully where he is tilting. If you look carefully on how Kijjo tilts, you can easily predict on where the ball lands. It takes time for Kijjo to charge his fully tilt, so you can assume it just goes further. Not unless if he is close to net. That's where you are forced to jump receive his spikes or even back block. One more thing, I want you to see how far Kijjo it is with Sano. So we're gonna do a quick comparison here. This is for tilting, walking speed, and serving. We can clearly see here that Kijjo is 10 times much better than Sano. He got all of the utilities that every spiker needs rather than Sano, who is pretty slow and doesn't have a good serving. Like I said earlier, Kijjo zero blocking is not a curse, but a blessing. It is a blessing because of the back blocking meta right now. Overall, you should definitely get this style now. Now you know the basic foundation of Kijjo, let's talk about what are the 2 deadliest tech for Kijjo. Let's start off first with the easiest deadly tech to do, which is the serving tilt tech. Usually, most of the players just tilt down when doing a serve, but there is a problem on that. If you mix your W tilt with A or D, it caps you so hard from tilting much further, which is a problem, so I want you to do this instead. You do a serve without holding a W but A or D only. With this way, you can easily bait your enemy when serving. And you have to be careful with your timing because if you rush it, it will go out of bounds. So you have to wait a bit before you serve with a max tilt left or right. And when you combine this with the corner serving, it's so over, bro. If you feel like you're becoming a pro, why not hitting that subscribe button? And the second deadly tech is the partial tech. This tech is much more easier to do because of the tilt arrow indicator. You see, you might always hit out of bounds when you do S-tilt with the Kijjo, especially with the high ball set. But by doing a partial, you can bypass your enemy and hit the line shot with it. All you have to do is just to hold your S, then move your camera into 50 to 30 degree angle, then spike it. Now you know what are the 2 deadliest tech for Kijjo. Can we get 500 likes for all secret ultra style guide? Alright, now let's talk about what are the best abilities you should get for Kijjo. There are 2 best abilities for Kijjo that can make him even more powerful. Can you take a guess? Well, there's no other than the golden ability, which is the lead fit. This ability allows you to re-aim your spike or even prevent you from getting a wrong glide by getting instantly dragged down to the ground. You can do a lot of stuff on this ability, and the second best ability is the shield breaker. This is the perfect ability to counter those who back block a lot or even jump receiving whenever you are close to net. Alright, for the final truth for Kijjo, who is the best setter style for you to fur with? Is it Feiko, Taicho, Haka? Those are doable, but the best setter for Kijjo is actually Time Skip Kagema. Time Skip Kagema fills up what are the gap for the Kijjo, which is the delayed attack. His setting ability has this ball stabs mid-air, which is perfect for Kijjo. Now that you have fully become pro, how about you try learning the best tips and tricks or even the other styles? It's right above my screen, and as always, a fellow summoner says, to God be the glory.